Good morning mga boss and welcome back to our channel. And mga boss, panoorin natin ngayon yung interview ni Pinky Wave kay dating executive secretary, yan si Sal Panelo, yan, regarding ito sa pag-file ni Antonio Trillanes nung nakaraan ng plunder sa mga Duterte at mga iba pa. So ngayon mga boss, panoorin natin yung interview ni Miss Pinky Wave kay Sal Panelo, kung ano yung masasabi niya dito.
Awarded to the lawmaker's family, Trillanes claims Duterte knowingly and deliberately connived with Go in the supposed scheme as a reward for its loyalty. How is the Duterte camp responding to these allegations? Let's get on point with his former Chief Presidential Legal Counsel, Attorney Salvador Panelo. Attorney Panelo, good to see you again. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for your time. Let's start with that. The plunder complaint filed by Senator Antonio Trillanes against former President Rodrigo Duterte and Senator Bongo. Of course, the meat of the issue, basically, ang sinasabi po is that Go used his position along with the former president basically to corner contracts for the family of Senator Bongo. What are your thoughts on that?
Don't even understand ba't pinapatulan niyo si Trillanes. He has been lying. All the accusations that he has thrown against the Dutertes, hindi naman niya naprubahan, di ba? Remember when he was running for president?
Sa BPI.
He lawyered for the former president at the time, sa BPI. Sabi niya, 315 million ba yun? Yung pala, 16,000 lang ano. Tapos, he has, I forgot the name of the lawyer who died. Si attorney something, anyway. Di ba, nagpunta siya sa Hague, siya nag-file ng complaint. And then later, before he died, sabi niya, politika lang pala, ginamit lang ako. Marami siyang, lahat ng mga kasinungalingan, ipinilalabas niya to make himself politically relevant. But, ang problema, mga kasama sa media, pinapatulan siya.
No, he filed a plunder complaint. Obviously, that's something that needed to be covered. So, ito po, pag tinatanong po si Senator Trillanes, ano yung reason for this, ano yung justification would be, again, as mentioned, sabi ko, the meat of it is that 7 billion pesos worth of contracts cornered by the family of Senator Bongo through his father and I believe his half-brother po niya yun. At hindi ho makukuha yun, according to Senator Trillanes, kung hindi inaprubahan ni dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte bilang reward nga kay Senator Bongo for his loyalty. I'll quote something in page 31, sir. Respondent Duterte, who is a lawyer and public prosecutor, consciously, knowingly, and deliberately connived with him and or indulged him in this illicit scheme as a reward for respondent Go's blind loyalty.
Well, it's very easy to make allegations, but it's so difficult to prove that. In the first place, yung family ni Senator Go, matagal na siyang contractor eh. Kung baga, walang pakialam si Senator Bongo. Besides, knowing Bongo, kasi we've been together for so many years sa Malacanang, di ba? Ayaw niyang makialam. Hindi nga makalapit sa kanya yung kapatid niya o yung tatay niya. Palagi siyang, bahala kayo. Wala ako dyan.
How were they able then to corner 7 billion pesos worth of contracts as alleged by Senator Trillanes?
Siguro maganda record nila. May bidding naman yan eh. There's a process for that. Kung maganda yung kanilang bid, sila ang pinakamagandang offer. Bakit naman hindi sila kukunin ng gobyerno? Ang importante niyan, yung bang mga projects okay o hindi? Substandard o hindi?
Guni-guni o hindi? Okay.
Yun ang issue dyan eh. Pero kung okay, bakit naman?
Does it even leave, let's say, attorney, bad taste in the mouth, for example, na ang iyong tatay at ang iyong kapatid ay naka-corner ng milyon-milyon o bilyon as alleged by Senator Trillanes, habang ikaw ay SAP, Special Assistant to the President Duterte back in 2016, and as a senator in 2019. Yun po. At least let's talk about that.
But if the father and son have been engaged in that kind of job, even before you were a senator or a cabinet member, why should you now blame him for that? Anong kasalanan naman itong isa? Hindi nga siya nakikialam eh. Di ba? As I said, I will repeat, what is important is, yung mga projects na pinasukan nila, matino o hindi. Nakuha ba nila yan through bidding process? Kasi si Presidente Duterte, hindi naman siya it's not the President who approves bidding projects. There is a process for that. And the President is out of the loop.
Do you think meron pong kahihinatnan itong complaint na to by Senator Trillanes?
Pareho ng mga complaint na pinanya na wala nangyari.
It begs the question though, Attorney, no? I recall si then Senate President Francis Cheese Escudero filed a bill na ipagbabawal hanggang fourth degree consanguinity any relatives or family members in participating in government projects for the obvious reason that there could be influence, that gagamitin dito, etc. Is there anything, sir, number one, importante ho bang i-define ito na bawal ang pamilya mo bilang lawmaker na sumali sa mga government contracts, or is there already an existing law that says this is a violation?
Hindi po, meron sa anti-graft, meron ganyan eh. So, pero kasi sa akin, ang palaging tinitingnan ko dyan, yung bidding process ba sinunod? Nung makuha niyo ba yung project, okay ba ang proyekto? Walang daya. Yan ang importante sa lahat eh.
There was one thought process there, following your line of thought process, sir. Kasi kung ganun po yun, kung papayagan na lang natin at true enough, there's a construction company, tatay mo ang may-ari, senador ka. Senator Bongo, let's use him as an example. Tatay po niya yung may construction company. Di bawat siguro bambabatas, mayor, vice mayor, congressman, senator, ipapasok na po yung kanilang pamilya, this is an example, sa construction company, because there is somehow that connotation and that belief, and possibly it is true, na nakaka-influence yung mambabatas para ma-corner mo yung kontratang yon. As proven now, sir. Bid rigging. Alam na po natin yan. Lumabas na po yan sa Senado at sa House, nagkakaroon ng bid rigging. So nagkakaroon, sa bidding pa lang, nagkakaproblema na eh. So, paano ho yun? Hindi ba mali na may kapamilya ka na nasa construction industry
siguro
and involved in government projects?
Tama ka siguro dyan. Kung yung kapamilya mo pumasok after you become a senator. Pero kung dati na nilang ginagawa yan, parang tumaymay, parang naman unfair, unjust ang gagawin mo. Bakit mo tatanggalin naman ang karapatan nila magnegosyo?
Kasi naging choice mo tumakbo eh. Paano pag gano'n ang maging argumento?
Choice? Bakit nga? Why should you now deprive your family of continuing with the business that they have been doing even prior to your becoming a public servant? Pero kung naging senador ka, naging cabinet member ka, saka mo pinapasok, may problema ka noon. Kasi yung perception, bakit ngayon lang yan? Kung dati na, at wala ka namang record na masama, di ba okay?
Do you, would you support, given a chance, do you think it is right to pass this bill prohibiting rather relatives and family members until the fourth degree of consanguinity?
Okay sa akin yun. But, kailangan may exception to the rule. Kung dati naman yan nagtatrabaho at walang record, dapat huwag mo isama. Parang unfair. Because you deprive your family of the opportunities they have been taking advantage of when you were still not in the government.
I remember that in one of the interviews of Senator Trillanes, I think it might be in this show, I wasn't here yesterday, sir, or in other interviews yesterday, ang sinabi nga niya, we're so big on the flood control scandal, hinahanap natin yung mga kontratista, yung mga proponent, at sabi niya, ito, nandito na sa harap nyo. Si Senator Bongo, kapamilya yung mga kontraktor at na-corner yung ganito kadaming kontrata to the tune of 7 billion. Sabi niya, ang sinabi niya, hindi ba prima facie evidence na yan?
Tingin ko, pinagtatakpan niya yung flood control projects at gusto niya i-focus dito sa mga kalaban. sa kalaban niya. Yan ang nakikita ko niya. Kasi kung totoo yan, bakit di niya nilabas noon pa yan? At the time of Duterte was president, ang media sa kanya, antindi, di ba? Pero wala akong narinig na inilabas ng Pilurgar, whether Rappler yan o kung ano pang media outlet, tungkol sa mga anomaliyang ganyan. Hindi lumabas yan.
There
Wala.
were two issues about that, I recall. Number one was, I think he did file before the DOJ. That's one that I recall. Tapos either dinala sa Office of the Ombudsman, pero
Dinismiss.
ata. Or, the other one, sir, was, I remember recently he was saying also that he had the goods, but he refused to file it with the Office of the Ombudsman because Ombudsman, according to him, Martires will protect the Dutertes. So may sagot ho siya doon.
Kaya niya pinahal ngayon dahil si Boying kontra sa mga Duterte. Kalokohan niya.
Alright, yung prima facie, dahil kayo po ay abogado.
Unang-una, hindi naman siyang magbibigay ng determination ng probable cause. It will be the prosecutors.
Okay.
Kakaroon pa ng preliminary investigation.
What is the process by which we can expect from the Office of the Ombudsman, sir, after filing this complaint against the former President and Senator
Hindi
Bongo?
mag nag-i-investiga siya. Hahanapan niya kung merong prima facie or probable cause. But no.
Actually mga boss, yung ito opinion ko. Yung katanungan kasi diyan kung yung isang kontraktor na nakakuha ng project ay ano ba yung ginawa niya? Ghost project ba? Substandard? Or kung standard naman yung ginawa niya, walang question doon. Kahit po sabihin natin na kamag-anak natin, kagaya na lang sa kaso ni yung sinasabi nila kay Senador Bongo. Kasi hindi pa siya senador mga boss, kontraktor na yung mga magulang niya eh. So, ibig sabihin, kapag tumakbo ka, halimbawa ng isang senador or congressman at ipinagbabawal yung mga kontraktor na mga kamag-anak mo or kapatid, ama, so parang dinideprive mo yung hanap buhay nila dahil lang sa pagka isang official mo, di ba mga boss? Kasi actually ang issue naman kasi dito yung substandard o yung result ng ginawa ng isang kontraktor. Kung halimbawa ay ang isang kontraktor ay okay naman yung ginawa niya, standard naman siya, wala pong problema doon. Kasi ang pinag-uusapan kasi dito mga boss, yung corruption na nangyayari, yung kagaya ng mga ghost project, ng mga substandard project, yung kasi ang pinag-uusapan dito. Actually, against ako doon sa sinasabi na kapag ikaw ay isang official, halimbawa senador ka, bawal yung pamilya mo na mongontrata as a contractor. Paano nga kung dati pa o hindi pa sila, hindi ka pa official, di ba? So, yun lang yung opinion ko dito. Kayo mga boss, ano yung opinion dito? Yan, please, pakiano dyan sa baba mga boss. Kung meron kayong mga opinion dyan, respetuhin natin. At kapag issue ng bayan na yan mga boss, dapat nating pakialaman. At hanggang sa muli mga boss, yan, maraming salamat.